Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Before we do that, no, hold on. Also, that should be the right one. There we go. Let's pet the squeaks and Bubbles, and of course the Ulysses. Welcome back. We are playing more Powerwash Simulator 2. We're basically trying to push through and finish up the campaign. So all my other games are kind of on hold at the moment. Hold on, that music is super loud in my ears. Let's lower that down. I always forget because I'll watch stuff on YouTube on my computer and be like, why is it so quiet? I'm gonna put the sound back up. Well, there's a reason for that. I have a meeting in a little, so I'll be probably like, well, Libs, thank you for the work. Shellstone. Still no sign of Karen, despite the absence of the merman hum, but I at least now have received a single text message. What's taking you so long? Wink emoji. I read back with question mark, but nothing back. I need to clean my car and trailer so I can watch and get into the deep meditative state needed to work out such a fiendish conundrum. Did your wife go on vacation and you forgot? Michelle, we gotta talk. I guess this was the Art Deco house that had the beam going across it, and then the beam suddenly stopped. Let's start the back of the trailer. Oh, hi, friend. Hi, Momo. Yep, the gentle white noise on me. It's now I can focus. Michelle, did you forget your wife's birthday? Did you forget your wife's like your anniversary? What are you forgetting here? Your Momoness? That rust probably need a soap to clean. Also, I'm kind of sad there's no reflection. I know how much of pain in the ass it would be to actually program, but the fact that we have a shiny reflection from the trailer, but we're not in it. That's odd. I just found some coordinates hidden in an unfinished, very hard Sudoku puzzle. Okay, your wife. Thank God your wife didn't leave you. Normally Karen would polish one of those off in seconds, not deface it like that. Come on, Michelle. Aegis. Okay, so Aegis, you want the lore? Here's the lore. I can give you a couple different bits of lore. Okay, so for those of you who don't know, Aegis, dear friend Aegis, of Aegis and Pred, who I'll give a shout out in a second. Actually, I can do that now, so we'll be talking. Was mystified that there's lore in this game. Let's do this shout out. Let's do the big shout out. Aegis underscore and underscore Pred. Channel you're shouting out does not exist. What did I spell wrong? Aegis underscore and underscore Pred. There we go. So, where to start? So, for this house, there was a Pred doppelganger convert. Ooh, nice. Blast fold again, exactly. So, this house used to have a glowing beam in the sky above it. That glowing beam was because in the first game, there's a volcano that's erupting and going to level the whole island. And you need to clean up this mermaid statue, which shoots a beam through a crystal in a temple in the ocean to neutralize the volcano. And this house is built under the beam. Now, Michelle, who first hired us to clean this house... Oh, look. Oh, by the way, there's the gnome. Are you going to let me even get close enough to this house to see this gnome? I cannot. Okay, that's fine. We'll do it this way. There's the gnome. Right there in the center of the screen. So the beam goes through, and Michelle buys this house under the beam because she's an archaeologist and is studying it. Her wife hates the beam, absolutely despises the beam, and gets mad at her that they bought this house. I have no idea how to do it, or I would. I do not know how Pred handles all that kind of stuff. But so the beam just got kidnapped. They stole the gem from the statue's forehead and removed it. So now Michelle here is worried why her wife is coming back and is getting cryptic clues in Sudoku about coordinates. Her wife clearly has set up some kind of like romantic getaway, and Michelle is just clueless. What bots do you use? I currently have the Stream Element and SiriBot, and I think that's about it. So her wife is clueless and is getting those things. But the reason that we have a problem with the beam is that eventually the time-traveling aliens that helped us out here, eventually are, yes, time-traveling aliens. That's kind of the whole plot of the whole... I don't think they're aliens, more time travelers, but still. The plot of the first game. It said that we need to take the gem, remove it, put it 180, and put it back in to solve some future problem. So eventually we're going to need to find this gem. I don't know how we're going to find this gem, how we're going to steal this gem, but we are going to have to. Now, for those of you who are subbed to my channel, you can use the cat lore emote, which, in the first game, the mayor's cat went missing, and that caused a giant kerfuffle. Like, everyone was shutting down everything, looking for the mayor's cat. And so you'd find, like, little references to it. That's why I have a community cat lore emote. Now, hold on, Michelle's talking. Well, what's she done that for? Come on, Michelle. 2 and 2 plus equals 4. She's moved my theodolite on the balcony to point at a very specific point near Power Falls. Oh, come on. You gotta be better than this. That there. So the mayor... Game. Stream. Hi. The mayor was embezzling money and giving it to his compatriot, Blake Thrust. Can you guys still hear me and see me? OBS seems to be frozen. Somehow Roland Shane is angry and doesn't know why. Probably. Yes, follow the beam. There we go. Everything's better. Welcome on in, Tread. So the mayor stole some money and gave it to his Elon Musk wannabe Blake Thrust. You can hear. Good. Blake Thrust used a laser on the volcano, which set it off in the first place and caused the mayor to leave town. When the mayor left town, he sent me a text saying, if you can find that damn cat, you can keep it. So I did. But apparently between the first game and this game, which has been a couple of years, either I don't have the text anymore, or we don't have any proof. So now the mayor is back, and he's trying to steal my cats. So I will have to burn him to the ground. There is so much lore in this game. The cats are safe. Ulysses, who everyone called the boy in the first game, turned out to be a girl and had kittens that were Bubbles and Squeak. Let's actually see, do we have any? Because sometimes they join me on the... There we go. Here's Bubbles. Oh, you can tell Bubbles because Bubbles has the dark belly. And the game froze again for me. Come on. And then here's Ulysses herself. Oh, and there's the squeaks. So yes, there is so much lore. I was geeking out last stream because I was streaming, because I was cleaning the inside of the temple, which is one of my favorite bits in the first game. But the temple is covered in shit in the first game because the monks, pissed off at the mayor, snuck out in the night and egged his house, and there was divine retribution of you shouldn't do that. Squeaks is adorable. I do like Squeaks. Squeaks has the white belly, Bubbles has the dark belly. That's how you can tell them apart. So yeah, like the one thing, like in fact, the temple in the first game is what made me realize. Hey, okay, so Lips, have a good meeting. The temple in the first game is what made me realize how deep the lore was, because you clean the mayor's house from being covered with eggs. You find out that the temple is covered in shit because they snuck out, and then there is a carnival thing. I think it's the hurdy-gurdy, where they turns out they were transporting late at night, and the monks came out of nowhere in the darkness, and it scared the driver, and he rolled the hurdy-gurdy off into the mud. That's why it needs to be cleaned. It is hilarious. There's so much random lore in this game. So yes, if you ever need to know lore about Powerwash Simulator, probably more than ever should be needed to be known, I'm your guy. And I love the fact that Future Lab, who makes this game, is British. So that Bubble and Squeaks become a double pun, because Squeaky clean and Bubbles for cleaning, but also, Bubble and Squeak is a dish. Derek Degas. Hey, Sully, any chance you're free to help out at Aurelius Theater in Bucketon? The theater? Absolutely. Are they going to be showing the dog car movie that we cleaned the car for and saw a poster for already? I just have to stress, this is a power wash simulator. There's no mean for there to be a story at all. If they just gave me a bunch of random things to power wash, I would. Oh, clock. What metal horse? The metal horse poet. Apparently, the author is in the middle of a big copyright feud for her art. Oh no! Well, that sucks. Yeah, let's get some studs going. Oh, by the way, Momo, I got another friend to agree to read Tress of the Emerald Sea. I am slowly working my way through all my friends and making them... Hey, Amber! I was just explaining some of the insane lore of this game to Aegis. And how this is a power wash simulator. It doesn't need to have this much lore, but it does, and I'm here for it. Apparently, she took the photo of a Russian sculptor, posted one of her pieces, digitally traced it, and then colored them, and refused to... Oh, no. What's the story with the gnome in this game? Is it just decoration? Does it speak? The gnome does not speak in this game. But they tend to be hidden throughout the boards. Usually one gnome somewhere. There was a time where it was a tea house. There was a tea house shaped like a teapot I cleaned earlier. And there were 6 gnomes in that, and I set the gnomes up to have a tea party, and inadvertently got an achievement. But yeah, I believe Future Labs just likes gnomes. It might be there might be a Future Lab lore thing, but like since the first game, they've just been around. But yeah, sometime this month, Future Lab is going to release a quality of life update and a new side mission. That's why I'm trying to like push through and finish the actual campaign before that happens. Right, the concept for a story was very cool. Left the bad yeah, understandably so. Bigfoot is real. We know Bigfoot is real in Buckingham because in the first game there is a Bigfoot house, basically a observatory to spot Bigfoot in the forest. And despite Parky never actually uh, finding Bigfoot, when you clean the house, you see leftover imprints of the big feet. Hansel and Gretel are bank robbers. Well, this is really beyond the pale. Michelle, I swear to God, figure it out. The book we wrote together is left open on a map of Russell's area, and she's drawn a huge X on it. I can. Uh, I'm too much of a straight guy to call you a useless lesbian, but come on. You've got this, Michelle. Figure it out. Find out where your wife is. And the day after International Women's Day for I know I'm a monster. Also, where are you still dirty? Oh, here. There we go. I will say they did some quality of life improvements for the controls between 1 and 2, and I have played so much Powerwash Simulator 1, I immediately had to like change it back to classic mode. Like I don't care if this is worst overall. There is too much muscle memory here for me to be able to. Also, you know they're British because they say tire with a Y. Oh, as I always say, always wash your undercarriage, folks. It's where the dirt likes to hide. I haven't even started the car yet. Yeah, as Stream Elements is letting us know, I do have a throne, throne.com/clockworktuba. There is just a single thing on it, and it is helping me crowdfund, essentially getting a moral tattoo for my friend. If you can help, I'd appreciate it. If not, I completely understand. Oh, big ding. Like, the dings are so satisfying in this game. I could just do this for hours. I have done this for hours. I have an enormous amount of time on Powerwash Simulator 1. The fact that they've included this insane lore is just pure icing on the cake. Look, this better end with Michelle figuring it out. If Michelle sends us on her way without realizing that she's supposed to go meet her wife someplace, I'm going to be legitimately irritated. A new job available. Hold on, another one. Viola Willis. What's up? Heard from Lou at the gas station that you're who I need to make a splash from my motel refurb. Oh, God. That's going to be a huge job. So there's so much rust on this car. And Brutus agrees. Alright, Michelle. Oh, wait a minute. I'm denser than a periodicite. Karen set one of her puzzles for me. So it's a known thing she does. This isn't spur of the moment. Here I come, Karen, ready or not. Okay, thank you. Oh, jeez. If that didn't happen, I would have been... A, I'd be frustrated, but B, just the terror of, like, waiting in the middle of a camping trip for someone to arrive that never shows up, that is some next-level horror bullshit happening. Oh, hold on, there's stickers we gotta read, too. So the first game is set purely in Muckingham. Because again, British. Alright, what do we got here? Swans Alley, Sparkleton. There's the spaceship. What is that one? Wait, I see a rock. Suds East. Adventure. Lubra City. Another alien one. Fumarole. Power Falls. Cat lore! There's another cat. What are all these? Oh, these are just gemstones. Suds East. Muckingham Burgers. Sparkleton. Another one of the volcano. Wait, I see a rock. Home is where you park it. Sponge Valley. Pumpkin. Let me hear it for all the Pumpkin folks out there in the audience. Also, I will never use ladders unless I have to. I will always parkour my way around because I'm a madman. Gotta love the big dings. Also, Aegis, let's have you weigh in. Is the ability to see every bit of dirt around you glowing the worst superpower or the best? Because on one hand, you get to know if something's dirty immediately. On the other hand, it would drive me insane. I would be constantly spamming it. Getting all paranoid about how dirty something is. I will admit, tires are the bane of my existence in this game. Because you have to get like the entire wheel well and the tire itself. You gotta get things just right. Oh, just heard my phone buzz. Give me a second. Make sure the world isn't ending. Also, the fact that the suds only stick to dirt is great in this game. Because then you can see where things just kind of melt away. There's that ding. There's the tire. There's that. Really, the handle? Windows, windows. Dang. And yes, as Stream Moments is letting us know, I did write a book. It's a 9-page novella. It is hard sci-fi meets urban fantasy with a bit of space element, with some elements of space travel. It has something that is right up your alley. Go check it out. It's like $3 on Kindle. Car roof. Really, guys? The roof? Brutus also agrees that this is bullshit. There we go. Car wheel arch. Which one? There we go. Job's good. Oh, camera froze. Well, let's do this while that happens. It's always one of my favorite parts that they added of doing the... Brucey, the car trail looked fantastic, and I benefited from that deep clean just as much as they did. I'm heading off now to see what Karen's up to. Wish me luck. Absolutely. Let's go to the theater next. The Aurelius Theater, Walker Street in Bucketon. You're just too on need right now. Opening week of Driving Me Barking. It is the dog car movie, and the camera froze on the stupidest looking part. Come here. It has come and gone, and well, it hasn't gone exactly to plan. What a mess. I just hope you do a good job, or we get our deposit back. Oh, come on. So, for those of you who weren't here for the initial piece of lore for this, Driving Me Barking is the show about a dog who possesses a car. And we had to clean the dog car. It's the third in a trilogy, I want to say. It's different people basically possessing cars. Come on, camera. I need you to behave. Also, I gotta say, I do love the fact that you can reset unfinished tasks now. It's such a great way to... if you've only gotten like the weirdest, barest part and don't know what's dirty, you can get that set. Oh, come on. Alright, let's unplug the camera real quick. Hey, welcome back. Apparently ads were going. And there I am. And there goes the light. Sorry, is this movie just called Jeff? It really is. Yeah. We just get Jeff soon, guys. Jeff's coming soon. Alright, Derek. Honestly, look at the state of this place. What was I thinking? I don't know. What were you thinking? What did you do that caused this? We're cleaning up these posters first. Here we go. Here's Driving Me Barking. Sad I didn't get to see it. Here we woof again. I love this game so much. Oh, another Jeff poster. Does that mean that this is going to be another Driving Me Barking poster? It is. Okay, that's fine. What happened, Derek? What did you do? How is this? Did the light explode? Oh, I just heard meow. Oh, hey, we found the gnome as well. So gnome spotted. You guys are hearing those, right? What? They're like through this wall, but we can't get through the wall. Hi, buddies. Are you fine? Are you in the projection? You're in the projection booth. Hi, guys. Okay, you hang out there. You be safe. Oh, what? I just got an achievement. In any job, fully extend the scissor lift with the gnome in it. Oh. Hi, buddy. What did you do, Derek? I cannot stress enough. Okay. Oh, we got the crying happy mask. Yes, 3 moments, I know. I will switch my leg. That Squeaks? I'm pretty sure that's Squeaks up there in the projection booth. Am I gonna go up there, or is it just them hanging out? I don't know. Alright, Derek, explain yourself. Okay, I suppose I was thinking big. Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Derek, just explain yourself. Family blockbuster of the year, 4-quadrant audience, a director's dream. Derek, what did you do? But that's not how it panned out. Is this... Oh, are we making fun of the whole Minion chicken jockey thing where people, like, stupid kids went crazy? Trying to figure out when this game was being made. And if that would have been late enough to learn about that kind of stuff. It is not bad. You've had a rough couple of days, Momo. I mean, I don't want you to go to bed because I want you to hang out, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. There are times when it is okay to just say fuck it and go to bed. It is technically evening, and therefore it is okay to go to bed. And I suppose I am not helping by playing a game that is basically ASMR the game. I mean, I'm still on shift and have day 2 of the conference tomorrow, so... Oh, no. Well, that's unfortunate, and I am apologetic. You guys ever thought about the little ways, like, life has changed how you speak? The thing that I always remember is I am the apologetic. I had a substitute teacher in high school who got mad at us every time we said we're sorry. Because you're not sorry, you apologize. So you had to either say I apologize or I am apologetic. So I say it all the time, and it sometimes weirds people out. Like, why are you saying it like that? There was this cool sub who yelled at us a lot. And we had to get a not smart watch, and the ticking is so loud I can tell I'm tired. Oh no. Yeah. Opening night, there were 7 people. One of them immediately fell asleep. Oh no. And the other laughed as soon as they saw the dog car. I will fight them. The dog car was amazing and I want it. I don't even drive. They weren't supposed to. Yeah, I get it. I know you were trying to make a masterpiece. You made a ridiculous movie. Are we gonna have to do the room this? Is that what we're going with? Ah, poster and poster frame are separate. Oh no. Oh well. We'll get there eventually. Come on, I know I can stand on these. Thank you. And as always, clean your undercarriage. There we go. I always distinctly remember, like, when I took the SATs, you could hear, like, everyone's bodily functions, like every gurgle of a stomach or anything like that. It was just so loud because the room was so quiet. Also, Derek, you're paying me $1,000 to clean up this place. What did you do that caused $1,000 worth of damage? Okay. Forgot I can cast stream to my room TV. Oh no. Well, that's not gonna help you not want to fall asleep if you're laying in your bed. With the neck and horizontal. I mean, that's very fair. Alright, Derek, lay it on me. What'd you do? Then the second night we had seven left, even less. Oh, just 4 students from the film school who'd already seen everything else. That tracks. They were in hysterics all the way through. You just gotta rebrand it as a comedy, buddy. You just have to pull the room, rebrand it as a comedy, tell everyone it totally was intentionally a comedy. Set it on the temple as well. It's always great when, as you're cleaning it, the room just gets so much brighter. Okay, where are you still dirty? Come on. There is no way. You are still dirty. Give me the damn big ding, damn it. There. We can ding the curtains, but we can't ding the damn... Oh, the nuggets up there we go. Game? Can I no longer pick up the gnome? Oh no, I glitched it. Well, this might be a problem, folks. Apparently the gnome and the scissor lift have glitched into the stage. So I'll have to reset in order to use them. Very rude. How do you go back to the... Hombres. Yes. That squeak. And the bubbles. And the Ulysses. Let's go back to the job. Scissor lift back there. Gnome is just now on the ground. Oh. There. I can't deny I was pretty incensed at this point. So many hours in the editing suite for this ridicule. Don't they know how it's hard to make a sequel? You just had to make it a comedy, buddy. Then it got even worse. Okay, what'd you do? Derek? That'll reach all the way up. Is there anything I'm missing for this? I have 3,000, right? Okay. I believe it is 6,000 to the next power washer. Is there anything I'm missing for this one? Oh. Oh, hey, achievement. Okay. these. Oh, I like these. Because then when you're farther away, you can just narrow the burst down a bit and still be effective. Hey, Amber started a dungeon! Exclamation point, join in the chat! Hey, welcome back from your meeting, Libs. If you are back from your meeting, if not, you're just checking in and joining, that's fine. The third night, those same students came back, but this time they brought their friends, 20 of them, all mocking my work. You still got money, jackass! Fourth night, there were 40, all crying with laughter. Just market it as a comedy. That's all you had to do, Derek. Meeting done? Welcome back. We are making fun of Derek, who accidentally made the room, but with a dog possessing a car. The ghost of a dog possessing a car, I should say. Actually, now that the thing is here, do this. Hi, guys! It is the Squeaks. Oh, can I, wait. Did I just give you the prompt to pet them through the... Yes! I can pet them through the exclamation, the projection window. Well, I can't pet Bubbles. Bubbles is too far away. But Squeak and Ulysses are there. Also, if you watch Night of the Living Dead as a comedy, it's like... Yes, absolutely. I love this game, but there are definitely some times when you're in the middle of a job. Oh, I fell down. There are definitely times where you're in the middle of a job, and it just seems like so much to clean. The ADHD in me gets too bad. But you just gotta take it a little bit at a time, folks. Do the little things. Little things become the big things. second. I just heard the buzz buzz. Hey, fourth wall just restocked something. And my camera froze. So, you know, normal stuff across the board. Oh, that's not my face. Right, we've been going for about an hour. We will probably wrap this up because it is Monday. Means I do have laundry to do as well, because Mondays are laundry days. And I do have a stream on Shadow of Nox later on tonight. Hey, Lib spawned a dungeon! Exclamation point join in the chat if you also want to do the dungeon. Fight your way through monsters, get special gear. Yeah. All yesterday I was essentially time lagged. Then last night the place was completely full, and it gets worse. Stop saying it gets worse, Derek. You made a comedy. You made a successful comedy. Everyone is dressed up as characters from the film, lampooning every scene. I mean, you saw the state of the place. They really went for it. What a disaster. Buddy, you made a successful comedy. You just gotta treat it like a successful comedy. It's not like they're not showing up and making fun of it online. I really wish we could. A lot of people are trying to, frankly. It's just not happening. My favorite part about daylight saving time is the fact that my mom grew up on a farm. And when she was growing up, she was told that daylight saving time was for those damn city slickers so they could still have some time to see the sun. And when we were in school, we were told that it was for the farmers, you know, could have time to work with the farms. So it really is just nobody wants it. Yeah. By the way, Libs, this was opening weekend for this movie. In opening weekend, he went to like immediate cult status, and he's complaining. I mean, the animals don't care the time changed. I mean, my animals care the time changed, because they're used to being fed an hour earlier. Like, that's what I mean, just because of the time... Yeah, exactly. Alright, 68%. We're now in. I should probably stop soon. I got stuff to do. Let's give it another 15 minutes, shall we say? See how far we can get. Normally, Dispatch just did evening tones late, and I almost lost it. Oh no. Suddenly, I've just heard from the theaters they want to extend our run by a month. There we go, Derek. Welcome to the reality. Apparently, we're all over the socials. Any idea what that means? Oh my god, Derek. I like how there's a different, like it's such a little touch, but there's a different water sound for like power washing the rug versus power washing the floor. It sounds different. Is this gonna be enough to ding it, or am I gonna have to like crouch down and clean under every individual chair? Please be enough to ding it. I don't think you are. Oh, curses. Alright. So the road trim is different from the rug. Each rug individual section is set. No, we can go there. Emma, respond dungeon! Exclamation point, join in the chat. Sorry, I fully zoned out there for a little bit. Because this game does that to me. Ooh, it is pretty cool. Okay, there's the big... Where are you still dirty, rug? Thank you. Jesus. Anybody got anything really fun from the dungeons lately? Also realized I forgot to turn the vouchers back off, so... Extra vouchers for people. Okay. I can't believe it. I've heard from the Cinecity and Digerdento and Ultraplex in Washington. They want to show it too. No shit, you made a viral hit, buddy. I have a headless horseman's coat that I can't use a little bit. Oh, well, get those dungeons rolling. Missed the end of what he said. How do I go back to what people said? I can't. Now, does the Headless Horseman's cloak mean you can't wear a helmet? Because that'd be funny if it did. I doubt it's going to, but... Got a maid outfit, but I sacrificed it because oh no, that is fair. I'll be honest. On Aegis and Pred stream, I was rocking the maid outfit for a bit because it had such fantastic stats. So marginally better than my existing. Well, there you go. Yeah, no, it was leagues better than my armor at the time, so I fully mated it up. Currently, I have a hockey jersey because it's got a legendary hockey jersey on their stream. Insert heated raffle joke here, yeah. Oh, I think it was a Leafs jersey from somebody. Not sure if it's a Pred created one or... Because some of them are definitely, like, stuff that Pred and Aegis have set up. Like, tarot cards from Faz and spirit boxes and things like that. A Pirate's Cutlass can of flip. Ooh. Yeah, I had a pirate. I think I technically still have a pirate hat I can't equip. So I haven't gotten rid of it, but especially when I'm leaned back in the chair and I got the controller in my hands, I'm not gonna bother joining. Hey, speaking of hockey, apparently the Mammoth versus the Blackhawks starts soon. And Saribot just got rid of some spam. Thank you. It's almost 80 degrees here now. Jeez, we are at, I think, 65, 68, something like that today. Open the doors and everything. Round about here, we call this the false spring because we're inevitably going to get hit with a huge snowstorm. Because that's how it happens. I have 70 here. Okay, we did fully hit 70. Last I saw, we were 69. 58, I mean. But yeah. We get these springs, all the snow melts, everything feels good. We're reminded what, like, joy feels like again. And then we get hit with, like, the most snow we get all season. It, like, never fails. Yep, fake spring. It used to be, so this is at least one benefit of climate change, because it used to be we'd had multiple fake springs, at least the existing system out to us. Very true. We used to have multiple fake springs, but now with climate change and everything being so damn warm, we only have the one, and then the worst snow ever. I guess there was a tornado in town like 45. Well, yeah, that'll do it. Every place has their own shitty weather. You just gotta pick the shitty weather that's okay for you. That's why when I get like my famous streamer money and become legitimate famous and start my cult compound someplace, it's gonna be someplace where it doesn't snow or snows very little. Because I get some people miss the snow, I don't. I never want to deal with it again in my life. See, that's what I like about where we live, Clock. Our bad weather is very rarely lethal or seriously destructive. I mean, that's fair, but it has been demonstratively destructive to me. Like, for the most part, I fully get it and understand, but yeah, the ice is what fucked up my knee, and my knee has never been the same. I'd rather not deal with a place where there's enough ice that it has a chance of fucking me up anymore. My hatred of snow is a personal vendetta. I fully admit this. Gonna add in about 5 minutes, folks. We're at 89%. We're just gonna quickly finish this. I got stuff I should be doing, but you know what? Let's procrastinate just a little bit longer, shall we? There's that thing. Yes, kitties. You're fine. Very fair. My mom has a scar on her wrist from when she fell on our driveway when I was a kid. I still take it over tornadoes, though. See, tornadoes, I can, if I have the money, I can just build a bunker. Bunkers will solve the tornado problem. Just have a big underground movie theater. And when there's tornado warnings, we just go watch movies. Possibly even Twister. That'd be ironic. Cold climate means smaller bugs. Fair, bugs don't get me. I am not as concerned with bugs as other people are. I do not have the heebie-jeebies of the bugs. Alright. I'll take hurricanes over blizzards any day. Yes. My phobia of cockroaches stems from visiting my camera. That is very, very fair. That is absolutely fair. Especially because phobias are fucked up to begin with. Like, when I was a kid, I once spent 20 minutes trying to get down from the top bunk um of a bunk bed because I'm deathly afraid of heights. It made zero sense, but I was convinced that if I fell off that top bunk, I was gonna die. Yeah, no, one of the reasons I stay very, very clearly to the ground for most things and don't go on like climbing things, besides the fact that now I am overweight and my knees all fucked up, is that I am terrified of heights. There was a time in uh, college, because I went to an environmental college, where as part of orientation and without warning, they took us on uh, a field trip for a nature walk, and um, I legitimately like had to, because we rounded the corner into like where the gorge was, and I had to skid down the rest of the walk on my butt, completely destroying that pair of jeans because I was too scared to stand up. I've gotten better at it for some things. Like it used to be like even watching movies, it would get me. But now it's got to be like nature documentary style of like we stood on the corner of this cliff and pointed the camera straight down. That will still get me every time. And that one, my acrophobia is definitely a true phobia. Like I'm not a big fan of being held underwater, but that's a learned trauma right there. I had an uncle who taught us to swim by chucking us into the water and holding us under, which was not good, believe it or not. But yeah, there was never any hell. One of the famous stories. You cannot. My uncle's already passed. Don't worry. Um, but one of the famous stories of my family is we went to like Hershey Park in Pennsylvania, I want to say, and there was a giant Ferris wheel with like the enclosed baskets, and it was just me and my brother at the time. I was like 4, my brother was like 10, and by the time the basket came back around, my brother was sitting there like just enjoying himself, but I was wedged under the bench inside this thing because like that's when my family learned I was terrified of heights because I absolutely freaked out. touches that can allow him to move the big thing around. Come on, why are you so rude? Now I'm just chasing bits, and that's going to be frustrating as hell. This is wedge again. So thank you. There's the big thing. We're 99%. We should just be done. Where's my fuck it close enough button? That'd be great. Okay. That's the thing there. I do need like Doc Arc arms. It'd be fantastic. In real life as well as in a game. Doc Arc arms would be just a life changer. That's the thing. Venting. This is a powerful ass nozzle head. Can't quite reach there. That's fine. So nothing here. You can jump off. Where are you still dirty? Give up your secrets. There you go. There's a bunch right there. That was fantastic. Dang it ready, damn it. There we go. Step should there. Thing there. Individual shares. Right. Come on, wall mount. I know you're dirty. Is the undercarriage? It's the undercarriage. It's always the undercarriage, folks. Just one ceiling beam left. There we go. I love how the equipment doesn't show up, so there are times I'm just standing in midair power washing things. You're a genius with that thing. The deposit's in the can. Okay, people don't fully get my vision yet, but at least they're enjoying themselves. And you know what all this means, right? I can get straight to work on driving me up the wall by an all-terrain vehicle powered by the brain of a gecko. Absolutely. I will fully power wash that gecko. All right, let's go to home base. Let's, as always, end the stream by picking a piece of furniture and cleaning it up. What did we get new that's fun? Ooh, a futuristic sofa. Gothic rug. Yeah, let's go for the Gothic rug. That's a rug, Dr. Action. It's still better at this point. Okay. Let's find a place for it. Come on. Put that on the damn rug. Oh, crap. It's stuck for a second. Hello? Yes. Oh, yeah. I've absolutely seen them. I have, in fact, downloaded apps that mimic that just so I could power wash away on my phone as well. All right, folks, that is going to be it. As always, if you've gotten this far in the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Every little bit helps. And as always, thanks for stopping by, guys. Thanks for breaking my